Here we go. At our church, Jesus is Lord. That single belief calls us together as a community and sends us into our world with hope and purpose. At our church, your past will never define your future. There's always redemption, which means there's always a brighter day. At our church, we don't think we're better than any other church out there. We're just doing our best to become our best. At our church, we want you to believe in God, but we also want you to know that God believes in you. We are not against people who don't attend church anywhere. Instead, we pursue them with love, the very same love that's pursuing us. At our church, we're learning to serve God with all our hearts, and we're learning to worship Him with all our lives. And if you're looking for the perfect church, we're not it. At our church, we will make mistakes, but we will choose to grow from them. At our church, we're part of a global community that's knit together by the resurrection of Jesus. And by the way, at our church, we believe that really happened too. At our church, we will engage with people who are in real need because we are the hands and the feet of Christ. And finally, we need you to hear this loud and clear. At our church, it's not really our church at all. It's His. And we live and move and breathe in His church for His glory and His fame, not ours. So here's the invitation. You're invited to jump in with your whole heart at your own pace and to experience the life that awaits you in Christ. Friends, this is going to be good. Welcome to our church.
I saw a group of security personnel running around in the market with guns. They put a black cloth on my face and they tied my hands. I really started to fear. I started to pray to the Lord in my heart and prayed, Lord, these people do not know you, and these people will do anything that is inhuman. They will definitely beat me. The police inspector tried to intimidate me again, and he told me that I will drink this wine, and when I get drunk, then I will start, beating you. When a person comes to Christ, they are actually boycotted from their society. They are not allowed to drink water from the wells, or they are not allowed to work in their field. So please pray that Satan will not discourage them from serving the Lord. There are so many difficulties and hardships in ministry. There are threats from all around. Please pray that the Lord will give us grace to serve Him faithfully. If the Lord is with us in our ministry, we would need nothing. So, please pray that our ministry will grow and that many will come to know Christ. Many villages will know God's love for them.
In the United States Capitol Rotunda, there's a beautiful painting of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Hello, I'm Tony Perkins here in Washington, D.C. If you're considering whether or not to register and to vote in this fall's election, I want to share something with you. 56 men signed this document, the Declaration of Independence, which established our freedom and led to you and I having the right to vote. Now, some of you may be saying you're just simply too busy to vote, or you're frustrated with politicians, or You don't like what's going on in your state's government. Well, and here in Washington, the Republican president and the Democratic Congress have the lowest approval ratings in recent history. So some of you may be tempted to show your disdain by not voting. Well, keep this in mind. Of the 56 men who decided to take a stand for faith, family, and freedom with their signature on this Declaration of Independence, all 56 were the subjects of manhunts by the British. 5 were captured, imprisoned, and treated harshly. Several lost wives, children, or entire families. One lost his son in combat. Another had 2 sons captured. 2 wives were brutalized by the British. 12 signers had their homes seized, some of which were destroyed. 9 signers died during the war. 17 lost everything they owned. Now, your kids probably won't learn this in the public schools, so you'll have to tell them about the sacrifices made by these 56 men, their wives, and their children. But as you can see, freedom is not free. These men and their families paid a dear price so that you and I would have the right to vote. So please consider honoring their sacrifice. Do your civic duty. Register and then vote your values in November.